Hello again, everyone. Well, a little more fun today. Another Nordic die set from Poppy Stamps. A little penguin this time. And when you first die cut them, it's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, trying to work out what goes where. But just look at the picture that comes, with the packet, and it's very straightforward. So I have made one slight boo-boo this morning in getting these from my die cut machine onto my desk. I've lost his eyes. Just two little tiny little dots. But I thought, as I'll be poking out these things that are not a million miles different in size from the eyes, I'd use a couple of those to stick on for his eyes. So I actually cut these all from white, and I've coloured this one black. So the process of just sort of where he's going to go, what he's going to do is this. This part of his jumper, his sweater, as you may call it, the other side the pond, just builds up like that. He's all black, but this bit is the surround of his eyes. Okay, that kind of fits in there. You'll have to put it in underneath, but just be sort of cognizant of where it's going to go. This bit is the bit of his tummy from down the bottom there. That's his scarf. This is his hat. That's the bobble for the top. This is the doodad for the bottom of there. That's his nose. Those are his feet. So it's kind of, there we go. And as I said, his eyes are going to come from there. There are die cut eyes, but I have no idea where they went to. I wasn't kind of thinking when I was taking them off. And, they've gone the way of all flesh. So my idea is this, pure and simple. I picked out this merry sentiment. I believe this one is Julie Hickey. I wouldn't, I will try and look it up, but I think it's Julie Hickey. Come out. Where are you? Can't get rid of it. Come out. There we go. All right. So all I thought was, looking at the shape of him and the shape of this shadow, I thought that he could fit quite nicely over the surround there of that letter E. You see? Kind of like that. I thought he fitted quite nice. And that's it. A merry with a penguin standing on it. And that's kind of where we're going. So the first thing to do is to kind of colour the bits and pieces. I have chosen some colours. Blues. I've been trying to use markers that I haven't used before, which, is a great thing. When you've got 320 markers, there are some that you use because you know them, but some that don't kind of get a look in, really. And it's quite nice to be able to pick out some that don't get much of an outing. So I've got 3 blues. I have PB6. What's that called? Royal blue. B080 process blue. Where do you get process from? And B110 crystal blue. Okay, so I thought we would have maybe the deepest colour for his scarf. Let's do it. Let's do the deepest colour for his scarf. Oh, it is deep, isn't it? What colour did you call this? It is royal blue, pretty much, yeah. Okay. There's his scarf. That one has never been used before, I don't think. It's really juicy. Let's just pop these out of the way for the moment. So the base. What shall I do the base? We do that lighter. Let's do the... Okay, we'll do the lightest one for this. It doesn't really matter, I don't suppose, to be honest. I don't suppose it matters in the slightest. Go over it just a couple of times because the colour does sink into the card somewhat. Colouring all of it, not all of it's going to show, but never mind. Okay, so that's the light bit. Now the medium colour for these three, let me just poke these, I'm going to call them eyes, these bits out. As long as I've got two for eyes, I don't mind. Got plenty to choose from there, haven't I? Plenty to get lost. Okay. Don't you lose that. Right. Middle colour, this one. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Okay. I'm just wondering whether to put any shading onto the white parts or whether to just kind of leave it out. Just do his feet and his nose for a minute. I'm going to do those the same colour, and I've got Y2, which is sunflower, bless it. Don't know which end to use for these. I don't know if they have yellow feet, but I thought they'd be quite jolly. Look kind of Swedish there, don't we, those colours, or Ukrainian? Right, a couple of those need to be black. I've got a black one here. They're all upside down at the minute. That's better. I'll colour a few because I might lose one. Who knows? Right, I've got 4 there, so I've got a chance of losing 2 and still managing to have the eyes. Right. Let's put some of these together. I'll leave that for the minute. His bobble, I don't know whether to do that a colour or not, actually, because that would be against the white. I'll see. It would be against the white card base there, and it might not show too well. So I'll reserve judgment on the colour of that one. So let's colour the back of this, and not colour, glue the back of this. Didn't need to go down that dangly bit because it hasn't got anything to stick to. How far up do we push this? I've got this little line of dots just below the base of that, and it seems to fit fairly well. So let's put these bits on. He's going to be having a little bit of foam tape behind him, I think, just to make him, you know, a bit rounder. Now this bit has got to be put under there somewhere. About like that, I would think. Right, let me stick that down before I lose it. Okay, now this bit, needs to go. His nose and his eyes are there. Okay. Feet will just slip underneath here. Like that. He's going to have to be standing on the E, isn't he? I have these ideas and then things go a bit sideways. Let's just have a see. If that goes there like that, where do his feet go? Didn't think about his feet. Perhaps he'll have to go a little bit higher and his feet stand on there and not his body. Might work, mightn't it? I think I can make it work. It's just, what colour do we do the Mary? What do we have? Do we have a blue Mary, or do we have two different colours? Let's do the three colours of the letters, of the blues. Let's try. It's the position of these eyes I'm a bit bothered about, and I've lost his nose. Oh, his nose is still over there, that's fine. I think that would go kind of like that, following the contours of the body. Now, eyes. It's cute, isn't it? But I've got to get this scarf on yet. Okay, let's pop that on there. All right, let's just stick this behind here. Glued the wrong bit, didn't I? His scarf is there somewhere. Okay. Ooh, hate sticky fingers. Let's put a bit of glue on the bottom. I think I'm going to have the bobbles, the bright yellow as well. Yes, let me do these yellow as well. I just think we'd like a bit of colour up there as well. Where's the yellow? Here it is. Y2. Right. It's fun, isn't it? I've pushed that a bit too far down, so I'm just going to cut this tiny little bit off here. That's it. It's the wrong angle really, but we won't tell anybody. Bit more glue just there. There we are. Just this little bit to stick on. Okay. Now we'll pop this onto there. I'm not actually happy with this Merry. The fact that it's been different colours over the top of each other. I'm going to cut out another one, put it on the top and do it all one colour. So I just don't care for it. Let's try the middle colour. That's just too dark. It looks darker than any of it. Right. Let's leave it at that. Just had to clean my tweezers. They're absolutely caked up with glue. There we go. That's better. Oh my goodness. Isn't it funny? Just one thing puts you out of kilter. So I think that's fine. I think I'll stick that down flat. Have a bit of foam tape behind him and we should be in business. Hopefully this has anchored the two ends of that and the bobble for his hat. And I'll just put a little glue on the extremities. Right, let's see where we're going to put this chap. He's rather splendid, isn't he? All muffled up. There we are. I think he's rather splendid. I think I'll just put him down just flat. Because we've got some layers on the front already. So there we go, a little Nordic penguin. I hope you like him. He's fun, isn't he? Bless him. So thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. And come back and see me very, very soon.